Hi, I'm John.
Jody. Jane.
Scooter.
Hi, I'm Jack, and this is my narrative speech. The 25th percentile. That's the highest I've ever ranked on the height chart. And when I was in the 5th grade, I was not only the shortest boy in my school, but also the skinniest. Still, I always loved to play basketball. And given the number of hours I spent dribbling, I wasn't that half bad. But I always felt somewhat overlooked by my own feeder team, as the coaches always spent more time paying attention to the taller, more athletic kids, who also happened to be their own sons. But this all changed with one unlikely event at one tournament in Bellevue, Nebraska, when an unlikely individual noticed my hustle and invited me to come work out at his court. Meeting the legendary Coach Jay, I discovered that I did have something to offer to a team, made an entirely new group of friends, and learned that it was okay to be different. In the beginning of 3rd grade, I started playing organized basketball 3 times a week. And I knew that I wasn't always the most talented kid on the court, but I made sure I put in the most effort, unlike anyone else. I also always saw the taller kids on my team give more attention and more time to play and practice than I did, which kind of made me sad, but it made me also work harder than anyone else. Another thing to note is that I was always the last person picked for drills or on teams, and I was always put on teams where kids weren't as passionate of basketball as I was. And it's what made me also want to push harder and harder. But everything changed at one unlikely tournament game when I caught the eye of not my coach, but the other team's coach. With my feeder team down by 30, I was finally subbed into the game. Given the score differential, most of the players on my team had checked out, and the play had gotten pretty rough and pretty bad. I came in and ran the office just like it was coached to us every day, and I put in the effort like it's the state championship game. One of the most important plays of the game for me was when I caught the opposing team's best player off guard and stole the ball from him, crossed him over, and went up for a layup. I heard a loud ooh-wee from the opposing team's coach, and the entire gym erupted with laughter, targeted at their best player, who happened to be his own son. At the end of the game, the coach, Coach Jay, came up straight to me and said, "Shorty, you got ups. If you ever want to come to my gym and play ball, we sure could use someone with a heart and head for the game like you." In that moment, I felt so appreciated and determined to find his gym the next day to go to practice. When my dad came home from work to take me to my first practice with my new team, he was insistent that we leave about 40 minutes early to go to practice because the gym was so far away from our house. The practice was at Omaha North High School, which is enormous. Once getting there, it took me around 20 minutes to try to find the gym, and upon walking in, I stuck out like a sore thumb to compare to the rest of the guys. But for my time working with them ever since then, I learned that there's more to basketball than the way you look, or than just learning the offensive strategies and the pick and rolls. When I stepped outside my familiar comfort zone and onto a new basketball court, I learned some unexpected things about the game, but a lot more about myself. In conclusion, by meeting Coach Jay that day and joining the Trailblazer basketball team, I discovered that I did have something to offer a team, and I learned what it was like to meet a group of people that I would never meet before that. Most importantly, I feel like what it's like to be okay, and I learned that it's okay to be different and not look like everyone else. I know that it's totally cliche. Coach Jay helped me realize that it doesn't matter how big you are, it matters how big you play. That's what the most important thing is. And while I never did hit a major growth spurt or managed to gain 30 pounds, I grew in different ways from my Trailblazer experience. So even though I might never break past the 25th percentile line, I learned to see the world from a entirely new perspective, which I discovered to be more important growth. Thank you.